Hello, Chief fans. Today I'm going to discuss three things. First, one is an NFL thing, more of an NFL rule. Second is more Chief news, and third thing is the Royals. Since they're going to be starting up in like a week, so let's get started here. First, I want to talk about the new NFL rule, which if you haven't heard, it has to deal with overtime in the playoffs, and it entitles to the Chiefs' first Bills game last year, in which they feel like both teams should be able to touch the ball. I don't really know if Kansas City or Buffalo were necessarily complaining about the rule, but I know a couple teams were, and I know there were fans out there that were complaining about the rule as well. So now, because of the complaints, the rule that's been around for 60 years is going to change because it's been found ruled unfair. Here's my take on it. The rule has been around for 60 years for a reason. And whether you like it or not, there's a reason behind it. Fact of the matter is, in order to win a regular season game, playoff game, Super Bowl, you have to have the best all-around team. It's not about offense. It's not about who has the best quarterback, even though that's what fans want to brag about, or what, the NFL wants to sell people right now, is the best offense, best quarterback. Fact of the matter is, the NFL has always been about who has the best team, all-around team. And that's why overtime is sudden death. Because if you've got the best all-around team, you should be able to force the other team out, get the ball back, and score. That's before they do. That's the whole idea of sudden death. But, like I said, since there's been a lot of complaints, now we're going to change it. I don't like the change. I think they should have left it alone. It's been a rule for 60 years. And if anybody wants to call me a hypocrite, I'll say this. The Chiefs were on the losing side of the very same rule in the playoffs a few years back when Tom Brady beat Mahomes. The Chiefs beat the Patriots. The Patriots beat the Chiefs. And I was not upset about that rule. I never blamed the rule once. I blamed our defensive coordinator. I blamed the head coach. I blamed the defense. But I kind of blamed the team all around for getting us to that point in the first place of an overtime, because the Chiefs had chances to win that game before overtime hit. So I don't blame the rule for our loss. There's a lot of things that tied in before the Chiefs got that far. But, it's a change. It's done. So, therefore, I'm moving on. That's just my opinion on it. But I'm moving on. The NFL can do what they want. But you can give me your comments if you want. Like, share. Time to get your word out if you want. Just hit the comment and talk. And I definitely am all for hearing what you have to say, whether you like what I said or if you're against it for some reason. I'm okay with that. Just as long as you keep it friendly, I'm okay with that. But yeah, going on. Chief news. The Kansas City Chiefs are thinking about, there's a possibility that they may move to Kansas. There was a proposal that came up to on the president of the Chiefs' desk, asking for a possibility of the team moving to Kansas. And he said he was definitely looking into it. Now, it didn't say how interested he was in the proposal, but said he was looking into it. And then said, too, that the Chiefs are still in a lease until 2031, and then after 2031 will be when the decision would be made. Now, looking at that article, first off, that's 9 years away. Roughly about 9 years away. I'm not too worried about, that's too far ahead right now to really worry about where the team is going to be one way or the other. Now, if the Kansas City Chiefs were to move to the Kansas side, first off, the team name isn't going to change. They're still Kansas City. The location changes. It'll be on the Kansas side instead of the Missouri side. But they'll still be the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been on the Kansas side a few times. I've went to the Renaissance Fair, among other things that are down that way. I've been to Overland Park. So, it'd be a little bit further out for me to go to a game. But I wouldn't say that I'm totally against it. I can't really say that I'm for it or against it. I won't stop being a fan, put it that way. It's the Chiefs. But again, if you have a comment on this, you can hit the, give your opinion. I like to hear it. I don't mind. But, yeah. And if for some reason there's a problem with my comment thing, just let me know, because I think that I've been having problems with the comment stuff down there recently. I'm trying to get it hashed out. So you can hit me up on Facebook, or, maybe I'll send a link in there where you can I don't know. I'll think of something. But anyway, yeah. That's the Chief news. Again, that's 9 years away. Don't really know what they're going to do, and I don't know whether I'm for it or against it. And then we got the Royals. They are opening up Wednesday, April the 6th. I know it's April the 6th. And Zach Grienke is going to be the starting pitcher. In a way, I am really excited, but at the same time, I'm nervous. Because it's Zach Grienke, and, he's a former Royal. I'm glad to see him in the starting role again. But at the same time, giving his age and how, because they were talking about, I still, we were a teenager, or I remember how young my kids were when he was starting, he first started for the Royals. Age factor into it. I don't know how ready he's going to be for opening day. I hope he does a really good job. I'm going to be rooting for him, of course, because I like my Royals. I'm going to try to watch that game what I can, because I know I got to work that day, but I'll definitely be paying attention to it. So, yeah, again, if you have a comment on that, please drop it down below. That's all I got for you for today. That is the news as I know it. I will catch you on the next video.